Okay. We both have ace queen. Final three tables, this Ignition SMPO number 131. 1,700 up top. Another day where I have a ton of caches and a ton of final tables, but I'm down money. It's very, very frustrating. It's very, 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 very frustrating. We're sitting 13 of 24 over here. I can get their bounty. I got them covered. Oh, jack 'em. Come on. What's up, Juflo? What's up, Solo? Yeah, not feeling so good lately though, man. We're like not winning any money. We keep final tabling and cashing everything. We keep losing money. It's crazy. But maybe we do good this one. Save the day. Maybe tomorrow's a better day. Well, this guy's obviously got a big hand, and we've got a big hand too. Hopefully we're the eventual winner. This guy's flatting, and this guy hasn't played any hand. This guy's been sitting out the whole time. This guy, that's why we gave him the green. He's 11-1 on the VPIP. He's been sitting out. So he just somehow got reconnected to the internet. And here he is. I don't think this 3-better is folding. I think this guy's probably got a pretty good hand. I don't know what to make of this flatter who's been sitting out the whole time. I mean, we really have no idea. This guy's 3-bet folding? He fucking 3-bet to 6 bigs. Now what's this guy gonna do? I can't believe this guy just 3-bet folded. 3-bet fold. This guy's got ace queen. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let's go. That was a big one. King queen. Looks like a raised fold. King queen. That was a big hand. Pocket kings. Wow. All right. That's awesome. Oh shit. Nah. You got that, bro. You got that. Pocket threes. And it is 50% PKO, so these knockouts could really add up here towards the end. Everyone's got a few $100 on their head now at this point, so you end up being the one who gets a bunch of knockouts towards the end, right? You're going to get a lot of money. More than what the first place prize would suggest, right? This could be the day saver. We're sitting 6 of 20. Thanks for the luck. What's up, Jamie? You sent me luck right when I think we got those kings, dude. Your luck is good tonight. Final 2 tables now. We're sitting 7 of 18. And we have the 4th biggest bounty. 7 of 18. We got the 4th biggest bounty, right where we want him. $15-minute levels. You're watching the greatest poker player / poker content creator who's ever lived. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. Yeah, had you some fun? Man, we should play a game, whatever, sometime. You're doing the... well, fuck. You know me, I'm always in the poker weeds.
Dude, me and some random guy made like round 27. Pretty good.
You and a random guy made it to round 27. Just as 2 of you?
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, so he's on there playing the old school thing, too. So kind of random, huh?
Yeah, I think that was cool. Yeah, they didn't have a microphone or whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have another playable hand here. In the final 18 players, we're 8 of 18. This guy's opening.
Just hitting the mystery box.
Oh, yeah, the mystery box.
Mystery box. Damn that mystery box. I think they're ruining an entire game.
I almost just wanted to jam these queens. Almost just wanted to jam these queens. Okay. We were just a little too deep, I think. So we went for the 3-bet. Are you still trying to burn one, Joff? You're doing what? You are doing that. Yeah.
I can't tell a homeboy, dude.
No, I'm just. I didn't know if you'd forgotten you'd said that or not. You know what I mean? You said you were cooking some pasta and smoking.
I'm gonna do that. I have no idea who that guy was, but I can't spell on it.
Can you add them on there and play with them another time?
Yeah,
So they just keep the servers going. So some of the older, I'm guessing, some of the older shits probably could put, sometimes they do away with these old servers. I think I just saw some tweet the other day that, like, it was, like, one of the Halo games, like, maybe the original Halo or something, like, went down for the first time, and, like, you know what I mean?
You can't get rid of some of these games, man.
Some of these games, people just want to keep them,
They're just,
going.
Yeah, dude. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, like, goddamn, it's so good. It's, like, too good, you know?
It's pretty addicting blowing those zombies' brains out.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't even trying. I was just like hanging out. I wasn't even trying to like make it anywhere, right?
I like how we determined which levels were cool and which levels sucked. You know what I mean? Because, like, remember we always played the Der Riese, right? That was the one we always played. There was the one where you're downstairs. There was one where you're downstairs like a bunker.
My favorite's Ascension.
But yeah, but if you recall,
damn good though.
If you recall, for a while we played and it was just Der Riese in the beginning package, but then they released like 4 levels, and Ascension was one of. We had to buy. We had to buy the new package of levels, and then we had to try them all out, and then we tried them all out, and Ascension was the one we liked. Ascension was the one we were like, nah. But so we picked out the levels we liked, There was one level in the earlier package where you were down. It was the first level where you're like downstairs and they're coming to you, and you got the doors, and you're just kind of in a bunker the whole time.
It's a JFK level.
No. It's just dark and dingy. It's really dark. You're underground. The zombies are in the dark. They're walking towards you, and you shoot out the windows.
Oh, Moon?
It's the very first level. There you go. Kino. That's the very first. Everyone's played that one. Mm-hmm. So we played that one some, but then we mainly played Der Riese. Then the new packages came out, and we mainly played that Ascension. We played Moon a couple times, but nah, there was one other one. I forget what it was. Wasn't there one where...
Call of the Dead. Fucking George Romano.
I thought there was one where we were like... I thought there was one... Or maybe I'm thinking of not even zombies. I'm thinking of regular levels, maybe. There was one regular level where you're like outside, and there's all these bunkers in the middle, and then there's all this space like outside of the bunkers, and you can just snipe.
That's not Darlington.
I don't know. But I remember that was a fun one.
There's no perks on that one. You just go.
Oh, yeah. We got some new stuff. I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, dude. I'm down to play some zombies, man. I don't know why I'm into it right now, but I am.
So what'd you do? Wake up this morning, decide you wanted to play some games, and you smoked, and then you were like, oh, I'm going to go get a PS3.
No.
White papaya or gorilla snacks?
Kinda. I don't care, man. Whatever.
They look the exact same.
Dillo strippers. I don't know, man. I just felt like playing some zombies.
Cool. I'm glad you had fun. I've been doing this poker bullshit all day, and it sucks, dude.
Beating some people.
I lost a lot of money playing the big games. Now I'm playing the smaller ones, and I'm reminded of like how much of a grind it is,
Yeah, true.
It's like they're not just going to give you the first place prize for $7,000. Like you have to win, so you have to be so lucky and you have to be so good.
Nobody's just giving them.
You have to be so good at this, and you have to be so lucky. It's like fucking nuts.
It is. It is.
It's nuts, dude.
Absolute madness.
It is absolute madness. I almost said this to you earlier today when you're walking by. Like, dude, what I'm doing right now is like absolute madness. To play as many games at the same time and make these decisions. And most of the time, the way that I see it, at least at the lower stakes, I guess, or whatever that I'm playing here, it's like most of the decisions are the same.
True.
Most of the time you're doing the same things over and over and over. It's like every once in a while you'll be presented a situation where you go against the grain, where you're like, you know what? Because this guy's doing this, I'm going to do that. Like, normally I wouldn't do this, but right here, right now, That's what I'm doing, you know? You have reasons. This guy could have a fucking full house. I just have an ace-high flush draw. I guess I could have him beat that with ace-high. I guess I'll call one more, but okay, now I'm going to lead min and hope that we just get to showdown. We do get to showdown. He just calls with trips. Doesn't raise the river with trips. Let's just put a little note like passive on rivers. Calls donk lead 10% riv bet with hand he should raise. So he's passive. He's passive post. Yeah, dude, I've been playing every tournament under the fucking sun all day, and I did it yesterday too, and I have so many cashes and so many final tables, but I'm like not making any money, you know? Like who makes fucking 8 final tables in one day and doesn't make money at poker, you know? It's so hard to make one final table. I'm making like 8 in a 24-hour period and then still losing money. The shit is like will drive you mad, you know? Like
Yeah, true.
it's kind of like the thing I've been thinking about a lot this week is like Einstein and the light bulb, you know? He had to sit there fucking every day, right? Tried that wire, tried this wire with that string, or tried this with that. And this, you know, every fucking day. That filament with that, yep, every fucking goddamn day, dude. And he was like, fuck this. He had to grind that shit out, right? Let me try the A with the B. Let me try the A with the C. Let me try D with B. Oh, fuck, it burned me. Yeah, sometimes he got burned. Oh, fuck. I'm about to set the whole place on fire.
You guys ready to give up?
That wasn't Einstein. Who was the light bulb?
Edison.
Edison, that's what I meant. They're both E guys. Yeah, I knew it was. I was like, that's not Einstein.
Einstein was a patent clerk, though.
Einstein did the bomb, right?
Well, no.
The atom bomb.
No. Yes and no.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking. I didn't pay attention in school.
Einstein theorized all that bullshit, but Eisenhower.
Oh, very. See, all these guys' names start with E, so it's a big problem. How are we supposed to figure out who's who, you know?
Here's the kicker. Eisenhower and Oppenheimer.
Oh, no. No, I'm out, bro. I'm going to stick to poker. No, Oppenheimer now?
Yeah.
So now there's multiple Heimers.
Yeah.
Howers and Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Eisenheimers. And then there's a Weisenheimer.
Yeah, these guys all fucking work together to make the A-bomb.
You like this one, dude? Magical Balance?
I do like that, man. The peace sign.
I like the one I wore yesterday because it's got like the devil's pentagram.
Like, you know.
The one I wore yesterday looks like some shit some like fucking prince in like fucking the Middle East would wear or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, la 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 la. This is like, this actually kind of looks pokery. This looks like a good luck. It's look at that. It's like, ooh, like, let's go. This looks like kind of something like a, I don't know. This does look kind of like a deck of cards to me.
The piece is the universe. The universe is
It's like a little star, like a little. Man, this shit is dope, dudes. This shit is dope.
the universe is okay with it.
I'm in the final 15 of this motherfucker, dude. We need to win this, and we need the bounties.
Anyways.
So you played a lot of Ascension. You didn't play any Darius? Or did you play some Darius too? The thing with Ascension that I think I like Darius better than Ascension.
I like Darius.
The reason why I like Darius better than Ascension is it felt like in Ascension that you would reach a point where like you just literally could not get through the level. You know what I mean? At some point there's just too much going on.
Yeah.
Even if you have the monkey, unless you have like a lot of monkeys, say if we all had like multiple monkeys,
Like
right?
30 and you're like, oh god.
You'd be like,
Oh,
monkey,
God. Oh, God.
monkey. On Ascension, it feels impossible at some point. Where Darius, obviously, it gets very, very, very difficult too. But I felt like we were so good at Darius with the teleporters and remember there was that special laser gun that would like kill them all, the big laser gun.
Yep.
There was that gun, right? And then there was like that room where you could go around in a circle.
Yeah, the fucking, yeah.
What was that laser gun? What was that about?
It was the fucking.
How do you get that gun? I don't even remember. It was really
box.
expensive.
The fucking box.
Oh, the mystery box had it.
I know it, and I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Are we jamming these ducks? with ICM and whatever else. I think I'm supposed to.
Fuck, what's that thing called?
I mean, this guy's 30 bigs.
It's just a bolt of lightning that just jumps from target to target. God, I think it's awesome.
I'm supposed to jam this, right? What else am I supposed to fucking do? I just want to win.
I like Ascension though, because you can upgrade the fucking Mustang Sally. Or
Yep.
upgrade the pistol to the Mustang.
It felt
Sally.
like under Darius we could actually go like 100 levels if we set the time. If we got if we made a day of it and we like already had food nearby, snacks nearby, you know what I mean? We had gone to the bath. We already done what we needed to do. We didn't need to take a piss.
If it was just you
We
and
could
I,
go like 100 fucking levels on that Darius
If it was
motherfucker.
just you and I,
Because we were so good at it and we could run. There was the room where you could go around in the circle. And then what the fuck are they going to do? And then there was the one where it had the bridge, right? And you could drop down over the mystery box, right? We played that one so much I still remember the fucking map, kind of. You could be on the roof running around a circle, then the bridge, then hop down. You had a pattern, you know. One of us would die, and then the other one would fucking... What was the thing we did to kill a bunch of them up? Were there traps or something?
there are traps.
Were there like...
Yeah, you run through, you hit the trap, and they run through like.
Oh, yeah, and then you have to start using the traps.
Yeah,
You have to start paying for the traps. The traps end up being the thing that gets you to fucking survive.
Around
Because
30.
they all run into the trap. It's worth the money at the end. Then
Yeah.
you start having money problems is the problem. You need to...
It's about round 30. Around 30.
The problem is that you have to spend so much ammo to kill them. You run out of ammo, you need to pay for the ammo, but you need money for the trap. You just end up running out of money, right?
You gotta make a crawler and hit the fucking box.
Well, or what you need to do is just get the good guns early. And if you get them early, if you get the laser gun in the mystery box early on, you know, then you can fucking really save your fucking money. Because you know that when it comes to level 40, level 50, you're going to be strapped for the trap money. Is there a cap on the money? Do they cap it? Or do you have unlimited?
It's whatever. You can
There's 100,000. I don't remember how much the currency is. 10,000, 100,000. I don't remember what we get points, but
I mean, like,
if you get the good guns early on, then you can save up the money.
It's 5,000 points.
Oh, okay. So maybe we could keep 100,000 or something on it. Those traps are like 5,000 and shit.
That shit's.
So if you get the good gun early and all you remember, if you get the points for killing them, right?
But
So you
I
need
got
to
a
make sure you
fucking
rack up all the
HK
kills.
earlier, and it fucking killed me.
Wait, what did?
I got an HK. Like
HK.
Yeah, 125 out of 500, and it fucking killed me because I couldn't move fast enough.
HK is like the big heavy machine gun.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, you're just too
piece of
slow.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's the best gun. There's like some wall guns that are actually kind of good. Like that STP was alright, and then right the STP in that back. Really, you need to get all the teleporters going though, right? Because that's how you can get around the map.
In Darius, yeah. Hell yeah.
But it gets
It's
crazy.
all of them, really, yeah.
You need to make sure you always run the right way, or you're gonna get
Yeah.
fucked. Man, that shit is fun. Darius is better than Ascension. Ascension, you're just dead. Like,
Yeah, it's true. Darius is good.
Darius, I feel like we could, if we made it an afternoon of it, I feel like we could get past level 100 or something.
Darius is good. I was supposed to say.
Hell yeah.
Darius is good, though.
Yes.
Damn, I want to play that.
Yeah, you got me thinking about it. Probably close. Offsuit though with ICM. Maybe I should fold it, I guess. A little ICM. He had a 3. Shit. Shit. I just feel like he fucking didn't have anything. I should have bet the river. Thought he might bet, though. Final 15 over here. We're 7 to 15. What's up, Julian Benoris? Not much, man. Been another long day of playing. A lot of final tables, a lot of cashes, but no positive money, man. It's kind of frustrating, but trying to keep my head up. Hoping to bank this SMPO. And fuck, I really need more ignition funds. I really need to send PayPal to somebody and have them give me some fucking ignition funds. Is really what I need. I don't know who's keeping enough money on ignition to fucking do that for me, though, that I know it doesn't. I don't think it's like a thing. This is our fucking hand. I'm not fucking folding it. We got a lot of running straight draw, running flush draw going on here. Could be good. If they've got like pocket 3s or ace 2 or something, then we've got a 6 draw or a 7 draw. Yeah, we got a 6 draw or 7 draw. They just have king high. Oh man, how do we not hit there? That's insane. How do we not hit that? Wow. Am I on Twitch? No. Does this look like Twitch? Oh, we're fucking off of there, dude. Fuck Twitch. Huh?
What?
I said, fuck you, motherfucker.
What?
I'm joking around. Shit, John, don't be so sensitive. You know you're my fucking boy.
Dude,
Tyler Hirschfield saying hi. Yep.
I forgot.
Tyler Hirschfield's on a heater. He's gonna be yapping his fucking gums. What? What's up?
I forgot all about how fucking zombies are so cool.
Yo, Tyler, saw your scores, man. GG, man. Yeah, Zombies is awesome.
It is awesome.
It's the awesomest.
I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck? I got into it, man. I was like just trying to play, like, you know, you install on your hard drive, you're like, alright, I'm just trying to play a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I played like 20 fucking 5 rounds.
Well, what else did you get the system for, or is it just that?
Just like,
Nice. Could be good.
I got how much of those zombies?
Zombies is good, man. We played that a lot, man, back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't living together, right, at the time? But I'd still play all the time?
Dude, yeah, we were.
Well, I thought we were... We've played when we lived together, and we also played when we didn't live together, right? Or no?
Dude, we lived together for like 2 years.
Well, yes, man, I know that. But I thought we played... I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about Arturo or something. It was always on his house. Or maybe I would play... I don't know, yeah. We would play. Yeah, okay. We lived together. I know we lived together. Yeah, you introduced me to zombies when you moved in.
If we play together outside of here, It was at Willow Woods.
I think we played after you moved out still and shit is what I mean too, or maybe I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Don't listen to me. Anyway, them's were the days.
Yeah.
I was younger then, you know?
I
I feel like an old withered man now. Like I feel like I'm running out of time or some shit. Like I should be doing other shit besides smoking L's and playing zombies, but maybe that is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? I should just relax, not be so anxious and drink a beer, like enjoy the day. Oh, this guy's sitting up.
Dude, I forgot how intense
Shit,
it
man.
gets.
Forgot what?
I forgot how intense it gets.
It does. Like the first 10 rounds is like piddly ass bullshit. If you get past at least a Reese, like 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 15 rounds, then it starts getting serious.
If a guy stuck with you for 10 rounds, you can't bail on him. You can't.
Holy fuck, we have pocket jacks, Jolf. Strap on your boots.
You're like, alright, let's do this.
Shit, I don't know what to do. I need to make them think, yeah, in case they're wrong.
Here you go.
Final two. Oh, no, good, dude. Yeah, thanks for rolling it up. You said you're gonna cook some pasta?
Nah.
What are you gonna do for food now?
I'm gonna cook some frozen lasagna.
Oh, frozen lasagna. I saw you had that in the freezer. It's a new addition to the freezer, yeah?
I mean, I gotta get it done.
You gotta get it done.
I'm definitely not in the mindset to do pasta right now.
Yeah. There's lots of fucking food in this house, you know? Freezer.
Damn, dude. I am in the mindset to play some zombies, though.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Maybe if I get done with this shit in the next few, we can play it a little bit then, if you're gonna still be up.
I would definitely be passed out by the time you get done with this.
Well, I know this might not take very long. It's 2 a.m. though.
Yeah.
Dude, why do I suck at poker so bad, man? Like, what's the deal? It's just
Dude,
like,
what do you want from it?
I don't know, man.
It is what it is.
We got more than we ever thought we'd ever get out of it, and then I pissed it away, but we had to learn. We had to learn, Jolf. You know? We had to learn the hard way. That's how I fucking learn, is the hard way, always. I never learn the easy way. I always learn the hard way.
Me too.
You know? I have to fucking take my licks and then be like, oh, well, that was damn stupid. And be like, well, I'm going to do it different next time.
Poker's gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah. We tussled with maybe the wrong cats. I can play against these cats. I've had to have a lot of self-reflection over the last few days about this poker shit because it's been going so bad, you know, and I want to keep playing the big games, but I just can't afford it. I can't afford the big games. I got to make the money from the small games, bro, like the old days. We're back to the old days, and it's, like, kind of depressing, but at the same time, it's, like, the thing that got me to not feel depressed about it and that got me to feel happy about it was I said to myself, bro, haven't you kept your lights on in your house for the last 5.5 years from playing a fucking card game? You know? And I tell myself that, like, so, you know, like, you know, things haven't been so great with poker for the last year, but it's been 5.5 years. And I pushed myself as far as you could push. I fucking would study one thing for fucking 6 months, and then I'd be on to the next thing, and fucking crunching this and crunching that. Oh my god, there's multiple Hirschfelds here. Subship says, Todd, my friend is logged into my other account. I'm in this PKO with you, by the way. What? Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. There's multiple Hirschfelds in here. You're in this PKO with me? You're about to get wrecked. You see I have pocket queens and pocket kings every time I play a pot, right?
Damn, the blood never goes up.
Good.
That's why I enjoyed this. There you go.
Yeah, dude, Darice is where it's at. Fuck
I do
the...
like Darius.
What's the gun to get in Darice, though? What's the mystery about... Oh, we want the we want... One of us would need the laser gun.
And Darius, man, you want the fucking,
Isn't there a problem with ammo for the laser gun?
the
Like,
RPK is the best of Darius. The RPK.
RPK.
Because you're just like, it has 100 out of 400 ammo. You're just like,
Yeah, but see, my aim. So I need to be.
Of course, the best is the ray gun.
I need to be the guy with the ray gun and grenades or something. You need to be the guy with the gun because you got better aim than me.
Or the fucking Mustang Sally or something.
But the problem with the ray gun is that you'd run out of ammo.
Yeah.
So you only have like 12. The whole thing was that you need to be the guy surviving and corralling them, and then you're like you got to be like ray gun shot, and then I got to be like pew, and then I get a whole group.
That's what
you need to find the best way. You would need to run them one way, and then we have the teleporters, and then I would need to, you know what I mean?
That's what I love about Ascension.
Without us getting stuck.
You can get the Mustang and Sally. The Mustang and Sally with the PSD flopper, you're like whatever, boom, 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 boom. If you go down right. I just clear the way. Boom, 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 boom.
The problem is, you're going to lose ray gun ammo if you use them too early. You need to get like 50 zombies run together, you know what I mean? Then use one bullet, right? One bullet, kill them all. And, grenades are probably a cheap way to fuck up a bunch of zombies. Because then once you explode them, then you can like, whatever. Isn't there like a pickaxe or something? Or there's a knife or something? There's a melee, isn't there? What's the melee?
Bowie knife.
Yeah, so you can just chop the crawlers with the Bowie knife. Is there a way if you take damage, does your health automatically replenish, or do you have to heal?
Well,
I don't remember.
You get hit, man.
Yeah, if you get hit by like one of the crawlers or some shit, are you like
over time you heal.
You will every time.
Yeah, but you gotta fucking get away from them.
But you just can't take like 3 hits in a row or some shit, right? It's like 3 hits. Well, later on it's less.
With Jug, it's 5. Initially, it's 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, what are the perks we need for that level? What are the best perks?
Initially, it's 2.
What are the perks available in Doris? Jug, which is extra health. So we would want that.
Mule kick.
That's 3 guns.
Yep.
See, I don't think we want mule kick because you're gonna run out of ammo for your fucking guns anyways, and it costs money, and you have to spend money on a 3rd gun. I don't think we want mule kick.
Okay, so Speed Cola.
Well, it's thinking about money. If we're saving money, we don't want mule kick. What are the other ones? Speed Cola says faster reload. Or is that faster bullets?
Faster reload, faster everything.
Oh.
Faster run, faster everything.
I think it affects the bullet speed.
And then,
so you said what was that one called? Speed Cola.
Yeah.
We want Juggernauts. Oh, how many perks can we have max? 2 or 3?
Whoa.
How many perks do we get? Or 1 gives you an extra perk, right?
On what? On Doris? 4.
Doris, you get 4?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a perk that gives you an extra perk on Doris? Or no, that's Ascension, isn't it? Ascension, there's a perk that gives you a 5th perk.
Yeah, you kill the monkeys.
No.
Yeah, no.
There's like a perk that gives you... Oh, wait, what? Tell me. If you kill the monkeys.
Yeah, if you could consecutively kill the monkeys, you could stack perks.
We were like killing the monkeys. We had to figure so much shit out about that level, right?
And then Doris...
So what are the other ones? So we need Jug, we need Speed Cola,
yeah.
And then what are the other 2? We don't want Mule Kick. We want the other 2. What are the other 2? Or maybe we do want Mule Kick, but I don't think so. Stamina?
PhD Flopper. PhD Flopper's a good
What's
one.
PhD Flopper?
You throw grenades, they don't hurt you. No explosions.
Oh yeah.
The monkeys don't hurt you.
No, is that on Doris though?
Yeah, PhD Flopper's for Doris.
Doris. Here we go. Perks. They got it right here. They got it all. Here we go. I wanted to... This is the second map to feature power. The first map being Verrückt. Oh, Verrückt is the one we played a lot too. Verrückt. What was Verrückt?
That's the one with the tullets and shit. That's just hard, dude.
Oh, yeah! We played Verrückt. Me, you, and Arturo would do the fucking... I sucked at Verrückt. You guys hated playing Verrückt with me. You guys were good at it and I sucked. You guys played... See, that's when you moved out. That's when you were moved out, is when we played Verrückt. Right? Because I was like, you and Arturo got good at it, and I sucked. I think you were living with him.
Tell us, man. You're like, this is crazy. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I sucked.
You gotta be crazy.
It's alright.
That's just hard, dude. The hardest one I played was called The Dead. That's just so hard.
It says there's Double Tap. Is that the one you forgot about?
Yeah,
Double Tap Root Beer. Juggernog.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all supposed to be drinks. It's Juggernog, like eggnog.
Yeah, I got it.
We always called it Juggernaut, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's funny. They're all drinks from the Perca-Cola machines. Double Tap Root Beer. So Double Tap makes the gun do 2 bullets, so you wouldn't want that on the right. See, like Double Tap, I don't know if we want that or not. Yeah, it could spray the ammo out more than we want it to. But I don't know, if you have a whole row of zombies in front of you, you might want double tap. So maybe we just avoid double tap. Right? So we want Juggernog. And then what else? How come it doesn't say the rest of them? Oh, and then there's... What is this? Now there's power-ups? Max ammo and nuke. Oh, there's nukes that'll drop sometimes. So then we got to make sure we're using the nuke at the right time, right, to kill the most amount. We got to be strategic on everything. And it could take a while because sometimes we're going to get to level 50 and we're going to fuck something. We're going to have to learn. Insta-kill is the skull. Guarantees a one-hit kill. See, that's when you don't want double tap if you have the insta-kill.
Support the pistol.
Oh. Is that the two guns we should have? Is our main gun and then the pistol?
That's what I do.
I should do ray gun and pistol, and you should do ray gun and something. See, I feel like I need ray gun and something else.
I'm trying to get the Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally is where it's
Damn, dude, this game is great. I forgot
Mustang
about these.
Sally,
Those are the power-ups right there. Oh, yeah, times 2 points.
Mustang Sally, PC flopper, dude, you're unstoppable.
The times 2 points is something that we need good luck with too, and the max ammo. If you get the max ammos at the right time, and you get the double points, so we can afford the ammo, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So if you get if you get these power ups at good times in the level as the levels are going, then
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, shit, man, no, fuck. I could play with you later, or you're gonna go to bed on me.
I'm definitely going to go to bed on that.
I mean the final 11 players, and then I'm done.
Well, if you come down there...
Damn, I want to watch. I'm bored, Joff. I need you to hang out with me. Oh, well.
Yeah, I need to play some zombies.
I understand. Well, shit, man. We'll play sometime. If it ain't tonight, it'll be another time. Yeah, you got me wanting to play now. I remember what the power... You have 2 controllers down there?
Yeah.
Should I just sit out of this tournament with $1,800 up top and just come play?
No.
Yeah, you got Bovada. Yeah, a lot of people do. I know. I need to do the voucher for Ignition. Or if somebody had Bitcoin that I trusted, then I could give you the code and you could send it, right? And then it wouldn't matter if someone had a bunch of Bitcoin. It's frustrating. I made a lot of money on Ignition. I banked the 1K buy-in, and then I moved the money over to ACR and fucking lost it, and now I'm like not winning on Ignition. And I need to get more money on there. And like global, if you look at my global graph, I've been losing since June 25th, 2 months now. So, yeah, I don't know. We just need more money on Ignition for tomorrow. There's some tournaments we can't miss on there that I'm just like gonna have to miss. It's gonna be miserable. I have more money on global than I need, and not enough money on Ignition. Got more money on every game poker than I need, but you can't just take the money and bibbity bobbity boop and spin it around. That's why people are always doing the swaps and stuff. I usually am not doing it because I'm trying to not lose my money. I'm trying to make money. I make money, you know. If I want to play on a new site I haven't played on before, I put a few $100 on there. I test the site out and start playing some tournaments. Then I start binking stuff, and then the money gets bigger, and then I go from there. Like I don't need to be always. I've been a winner typically, not a loser, like I've been over the last year. So typically I don't do the swapping. I just fucking deal with my shit and keep my money on there and play. But now I'm like, fuck. There's only... there's only like 7 tournaments I want to play on Global tomorrow. I don't need as much money on Global as I have, but you can't move it over. So, yeah, I'll do the best I can. East 10 off suit. I think we're just going to... I mean, it's a 4-way table. It's kind of interesting. It's interesting. He snap checks. This player has been playing I want to get to Showdown. I'm covered. He wants to get to Showdown too. If he has an ace for chopping, I'm never going to get called by a worse hand. I'm just going to call. Okay. That's all I was going to bet when he checked to me. It was 15K, so that's what it is. They had queen 10 off. Tog says he can do it. I don't know who you are. Player 104. Sure you are. Who are you, by the way? If you say so. This guy who we've never seen in here is saying that this is him. I mean... Tog Hirschfeld. I guess that's who you are. You're Tog Hirschfeld. Tyler, do you know this guy? Tyler Hirschfeld. Are you Tyler Hirschfeld? Your friend is logged in on your other account. So, Tog, you're saying you're usually here on a different account. Okay, sure. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know if what you're saying is even true or not when you guys say all these things. Like, I'm just gonna treat you like you're Tog Hirschfeld from YouTube, who I just started talking to tonight on August 21st, and I don't know anything other than that, except your name's Tog Hirschfeld on YouTube, and you're talking to us. We're seeing messages from you. That's all we know. I'm not gonna assume anything about it. Like any of you. Yeah, so fuck this. Was there... Oh, you can't do that one anymore. Oh, man, maybe I should have bought it. Alright, so we're chilling. Final 2 tables of this thing. We're 5 of 11. It's very exciting. If you have insta-kill, you would just melee the zombies, save ammo. Maybe. I think early on that's okay, but I think once you get to the later levels, they're coming at you so fast that even if you have insta-kill on, you know what I mean? Like the deeper levels, like we're talking level 30, level 40. They're going to start running at you so fast that when you have insta-kill on, if you tried to melee, I think you could still die, like risk dying, because they'll just swarm you so fast, you know. So as long as that wouldn't be a problem, then yeah, we want to save ammo and, like you said, use the melee. We're definitely doing that early levels insta-kill. Need to get the guns, need to get early. I think you need to use the traps later on, but you need enough points. You always need to have enough points. Getting the 2x points at the right time and stuff would be clutch. You need to really work it at some point. And even then, it would still be really hard. Need a lot to go right. Man, I hear Jeremy playing. I'm so jealous. This poker shit's not fun. What is my goal with poker? I don't have one. I just paid my bills for 5.5 years, made a bunch of money, now I lost a bunch of money, so what's the plan? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is supposed to be. Everybody works every day, though. Everybody's working a lot of hours, people out there who are hustling, so I should probably hustle too. Poker could be more fun maybe for me if I actually figure out what goals I want with it. It's been a long road. We were just trying to see if we could do it, and then we started really doing it, and then all of a sudden we were really making money, and was like, what? Now we're getting fucking humbled a little bit. So what's the next chapter, you know? What are we gonna do next? Hopefully win this 10K guaranteed, and I'll at least have a little bit of money on Ignition, and then maybe I bank one early on tomorrow morning. Or get some money transferred somehow. Queen 10 off. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty nitty fold. Pretty nitty fold, but the player here has been active. And he has me covered. It's his button. We want the big blind to just bust, though. You know, it's final 11 players. I don't really need chips right now. Not bad enough to open a Queen 10 offsuit. But maybe I should have. How do you determine these things? I don't know. If it's plus CV, it's probably 0.02, you know? Like, I just don't want to open it right now. I don't see the point. So I was raising the button and I got an ace. Damn, I don't really want to play this hand either. I don't really want to play this hand either. I don't want to play this hand, you know, just like I didn't want to play the last one. But we have to. And then I thought about 3-betting. And then I was thinking about how I didn't want to. So then I called. He's betting min. I like that bet. I like that min bet. I would bet min. I think this player might be good. They know when I call here that I have at least ace high, and they could shut down. They could shut her down. There's a player sitting out. He's just going to barrel. I mean, that's the problem. That's why I didn't want to play it. They're going to barrel. Like, they don't, but they don't. But they don't. And you probably don't have a deuce, so you're just going to check this one back, aren't you? If I check and they bet, man. If I check and they bet, man, you know? If they bet this, no fucking way. Or is that your plan the whole time? Just so much incentive for them to barrel, it makes me want to call, but at the same time, it's like I called the flop, so the potential for me to call the river probably, you know, pretty decently high. And they barrel the river anyway. Tough decision. They didn't have a good smell on the situation either. Oh man. Guess we just raise call. Right? We just raise call. If he jams, I call. I got a good hand. He calls, we flop the club flush. So we're gonna bet that. Or do we check it back? All right. Hopefully he's got like 2 pair, right? Tell me you have 2 pair. You got Jack 7 over there for me? Jack 7 would be perfect, man. Holy shit. So he has Jack 7. I mean, what else does he have? Or maybe he just has a Jack and 1 club. We could get called by a pair of Jacks, 1 club. Leave myself some chips. It's probably a smart tourney move, right? Because if I was bluffing here, I could fold to his jam, and then I'd still be in the tournament. Like if I had fucking ace 3 of hearts here. He goes all in, I could fold. He calls. Let's go! Come on! Come on, let's go! We're sharing the chip lead with a couple other players. There's 3 people with a milli. 330, 110, and me. Oh, fuck. Go all in, bro. Jack 9 suited. What's the note on this guy? Oh, it's Tog Hirschfeld. I'm Tyler. My nickname in high school was Tog. Oh, your friend is on... I see. It's Tyler and Tog. Oh, so Tyler, you're saying you can help me. Really? Dude, that'd be amazing. Help me with that shit. He's saying, bro, I am Tyler. I get it. I get it now. Sorry. I mean, I don't know. I could just... I wanted to jam last hand and I didn't do it, and I want to jam this hand and I'm not doing it. Because the hands are like super jammable. Jack 9 suited, King Queen suited with ICM, and I got everyone covered. This guy's gonna flat me. Like, I mean, if, this guy could be trapping. I mean, he probably isn't trapping, though. He probably isn't trapping aces. This guy could jam here. Okay, he doesn't do it. So, oh, sorry. So this guy's got, like... I'm just going to bet min. Like, pressure's on you now. Now I get to bet min. Yeah, and you're going to have to fold, like, lots of stuff. But, yeah. Alright. Might be doing okay. It hasn't been going so great on global for the last month and a half for me, but this USPO is coming up. Could be good, man. Could be good. This guy's raising nice hand. Oh, so Tyler, you're player 104 too. Okay. Well, good luck, man. Hit me on Twitter. We've done this before. Okay, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it now. Sorry. I was not here for a second. I mean, we have to jam this in. It's simple. Simple jam. Oh, shit, we're friends with this guy. Oh. Oh, yeah, T-Slate. We've done this before, yeah. Yeah, if you fuck me over, everyone will know you'll be a bad name in the community, so don't you fucking do it. Yeah, dude, I would appreciate the help. If you really, yeah, if you've got something to spare on there, man, I could really use it. There's some good tournaments tomorrow, and I just need the help moving it over, man. That's really nice of you to help me. You helped me with that last time. It was super nice of you to help me again. So, like, I'm behind a few favors. Hopefully, I'm providing quality poker content for you, and that's good enough. Because, yeah, that's about all I'll do. Really nice of you, man. I see you on the Twitter now. Yeah, dude, I need it. I want to do it. I'll send you... Yeah, we'll talk. We'll make it happen. If you wanted to do it tonight, we'll do it tonight before I go to bed, or tomorrow morning, whatever's best. Whatever's best, you know. Betting big on the turn. Let's go. I'm just going to bet what I want to bet. This is 50 big blind ICM poker. I'm going to bet what I want to bet, and that's going to be that. Oh, man. This is too good of a spot to open and not open. I've been feeling like ICM is my wheelhouse, but I feel like I've been not doing so great in a lot of spots lately with ICM. And, like, today and Global, I got deep in a few and had, like, the massive chip lead. What do we get? We got like a 4. It says a 4th, 7th, 2nd, and 7th. Yeah, that 4th, like, I should have won, but I think I just, like, I didn't necessarily punt, but it was like what I did, I just didn't kind of, like, I just didn't need to do it, you know? It was just, like, not the best strategy decision. Even though it might have been a quote-unquote good ICM play by me or something, like, nah. Because I was playing against people I could beat by small balling, so I should have small balled, right? Instead of I did the big ball when I should have small balled. And I kind of and I lost and I got burned, right? And then I told myself, like, dude, you do, like, you're proud that you know these big ball moves. You're proud that you're a baller and that you have these big ball moves, but you can't use the big ball moves if the small ball move is smarter. And you have to do the simple thing. You can't overthink it. You have to do the simple play. Just raise fold. Just fucking raise fold and get the fuck out of there alive. You're going to get them. You're going to get them. They're going to make big mistakes. Right? I've been used to playing this big buy-in ACR stuff where you better go for the fucking jugular, because if you don't, the Russian's going to go for yours. Which is way different than play more ABC and small ball, right? But you got to do what you got to do. Joel, if you took the damn lasagna out of the freezer and left it out there, is that okay? Oh, never mind. Play your game, dude. My bad. Just ignore me. Your lasagna is out. Do you want me to put it in the freezer, or is it good on the counter? It's good on the counter? Alright, you want it to thaw? Alright, didn't want your meal to be ruined, Jeremy, that's all, you know. Kill the zombies now. I was a non-believer at a set of 10 with the club. What did I do? I don't remember what hand we played. I know I jammed one that I was like, oh shit, that's my friend. I don't remember the hand already. 10 with the club. Non-believer. Oh, did I get a bet in on you? Oh, when did I flop the flush against you? Shit, I should have... Oh, and the river bet. That was against you, and I didn't even realize it, because I was just like I was like, whatever, who's this Tog or Hirschfeld guy? Now I get that it's T-Slate. Damn, T-Slate, you've been on a fucking goddamn roll, huh? You must be good at this. Congrats on your scores lately, man. T-Slate must be a playa. You were a non-believer. Yeah, so I don't know, like, if I went all in, would it have made it tough for you to call? And then I think about how it's nice to leave myself a couple of blinds in a tournament, because if I was bluffing there, like I said, if I was stone bluffing at like 10 high and you went all in, then I could fold, leave myself with 2 blinds, and then I could still have a chance at winning the tournament, right? Which seems very, very smart. I'm keeping my tournament life alive. But what happens if people know that when I'm doing that, I just need to make sure that I do it with good hands, which I just did. I just did it with the nut flush. So as long as I'm doing it with the nuts sometimes, then I don't think I can be exploited, right? Because I could be exploited if people knew. I mean, we're just going to have to send this in. Like, I'm not going to min-raise this guy. Like, he's got 40 bigs and it's a big jam. But, like, this guy's fucking sitting out, for Christ's sake, you know? Like, oh, wow, he has a hand as good as queens here. All right, so we just need an ace. And then, okay, now we're drawing dead. Nice hand, T-Slate. Yeah, T-Slate's running hot. Pocket fucking queens. I mean, Jesus Christ, right? Skills aside, you are fucking luckboxing these motherfucks lately, aren't you, T-Slate? Let's be honest. Queen 2 offsuit. I mean, this guy is fucking sitting fucking out. But they're not going to let me necessarily be that big of a dickhead because they know... But I know they kind of have to. I have a queen blocker. I'm going to extend the opening range. Like, this might be a fold for me normally. Especially if this guy was sitting in with 4 bigs, and I definitely fold. But the dynamic with this guy being as short as he is and about to hit the blinds, and with this guy sitting out, like, to me, this has just got to be opened. And now we block clubs and spades, which is good. It's good that we have the queen of spades. It's good that it's good that we have the 2 of clubs. He calls, so... They could have a lot of King X in their calling range. So, something to be careful of. I think we're just going to go 3 streets all in here, though, you know? Like, what else can you say? Like, he's covered, and this guy's about, I'm just going to go 3 streets all in. And if he ends up having a hand where he can call and I lose, then fucking whatever. Like, that's how I'm going to live my fucking tournament poker life, you guys. This is strategy time. I'm just going to say I have it. If I'm opening queen deuce, I could be opening everything else. So obviously all the good hands are in my range. Passing the 3-7 though. This guy's opening, so especially now. It's such a good spot to open for him. Like, you should be opening so much. I mean, the fact that this guy... Well, okay, no, it's not, because this guy's short in the big blind. Never mind. But this guy who's short in the big blind knows that if he just waits and lets this guy bust... Like, this guy has a lot of incentive to be patient, right? Because he's going to make fucking $60 when this guy busts, like, 20 minutes from now. He'll get paid $60 for 20 minutes worth of work. That's what it ends up being. And, like... The way that I made the money in 2019 was not from playing $600 buy-ins on ECR. The way that I made the money that I made in 2019 is because I treated every pay jump like it was precious. Every time I fucking got a $3 pay jump in 2019, I was like, holy shit, I have to work a whole fucking hour at that US sushi joint to make 7 of these bucks or 8 of these bucks. And I just made 3 on a fucking poker pay jump. Right, Jeremy? Well, you know what happened is I started making a lot of money, Jeremy, and I lost the value of the dollar, right? That's why I'm losing it. It's because I'm not digging. I'm not digging for it like I was before.
It's like Thomas Jefferson once said, "Paper is poverty."
Gonjolf speaking. Listen up.
Paper is poverty. It is only the ghost of money and no money itself.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Paper is poverty. It is only the ghost of money and no money itself.
What does it mean?
It means that anything that's not...
I've been doing the same shit when I had $1 million bajillion dollars in my bank account as I'm doing now when I have less. I'm doing the same thing, playing poker every day and drinking beers and smoking L's. Is that what he means?
That's not what Thomas Jefferson means.
What's he mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I think if we could...
Ollie, that lasagna's not for you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, this lasagna is not for you.
What's up?
What? How can you smell it? No, I don't know. Zombies. God. I'm on a zombies phase, dude.
Why is he laughing?
I'm all...
What happened with the zombies? You only played a few levels? You got whooped?
Right now?
Yeah.
You want to do it right now? Yeah.
No, I just asked you what happened.
Oh, no.
I'm at a final table, but when after I win, we could play. If you're not asleep, I'm in the final 9. I gotta win this tournament first. It could take an hour.
I want to, yeah.
And if you're in bed, that's fine. We'll play soon. We know we're gonna play. You got me thinking about the damn game, though. That's for sure. You can send ACR or Iggy. Wow, dude. Yeah, and yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk on Twitter. Your content's A+. Let's go. He's alright. He's on the lasagna. I was just making sure he wanted it to be thawing. You know what I mean? Which I figured it was fine. King deuce off. Okay, so now we're really making decisions here. Huh? And I guess I'm just gonna say that this is happening. Like, this is my table now. This is my table now, and I have a king blocker, and I haven't lost a hand yet, and everyone knows it. This guy's flatting, so if he's a good player, he shouldn't really have aces or kings, I don't think. But maybe he does want to flat those hands directly, but he really shouldn't. He really should invest. But he could be flatting queens, he could be flatting jacks, 10s, 9s. I flop a pair, and I feel pretty good about it. And I'm going to c-bet smallish, because I don't need to bet that big. Like 18%. Greg Lindbergh, what's up, dude? You excited for fantasy football? I was just thinking about you the other day, man, because I started looking at some fantasy football stuff, and I started thinking about what I wanted my strategy to be, and I started taking notes, and I did my little thing like I do, and I've come to some, like... I have an idea as to what my plan's going to be. I have a feeling you'd hate it, but... we need to plan this bet out. Anyway, I'm excited about fantasy football. Hope you're doing well, man. Maybe we should bet like 120? Or should we bet a little more? Oh, let's bet 120, because he might call this, because when he calls, he doesn't really lose any rungs. He stays at like 500k, so we'd want to incentivize a call if we had a really good hand. Like if I had aces here, right? So, are we turning our pair into a bluff, or are we checking, giving up? I think we might actually want to give this up. Although, yeah, he can't have a 7. Yeah, fuck him. He can't have a 7. Fuck him because he can't have a 7. If he calls with aces or kings or queens, nice hand, you know? And I could have a 7, so it's his turning life, and he's got fucking 4 people covered and a guy's sitting out. It's his life. He could just have queen jack of hearts, ace 5 of hearts, something like that. It looks like he has a pair because he's thinking, so now I'm worried. Not really worried. I mean, if we lose 500k, we lose 500k. Have any fantasy football streams yet? Well, I talked a lot of fantasy football the other day when I was streaming poker. And like I said, I took some notes and I have like a strategy. I have a plan, and I'm not sure what the plan should be yet, and I'm still here to be influenced. But basically, I'm thinking about what positions we want to draft. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm thinking about what positions we want to draft when, right? And then if we have the number 1 pick, do we pick a running back anyway? I don't really want the running backs, right? Like, you were kind of agreeing with me last time we talked. I want the receiver. I was saying to myself that I want, like, Deebo Samuel. I like Deebo. Personally, I like Deebo Samuel, and I like Jamar Chase a lot. Everyone's really high on Justin Jefferson. I'm not that into it. They got Dalvin Cook on their team. Kirk Cousins is their quarterback. I'm just not that into it. I'm more into Jamar Chase in the AFC West, where the Chiefs are in the division with the Bengals and fucking the Raiders. There's going to be so much throwing. I want the AFC West teams. I don't really like the Broncos players that much, though. I like the other 3 teams. Chiefs, Raiders, whatever. Anyway, I have my own opinions on things that don't necessarily matter, but I did a lot of experimenting with the draft, right? I picked at 9. I did mock drafts on Fantasy Pros. I picked at 2. I picked at 5. I picked at 8, right? Then I started thinking about the tight end and the wide receiver, right? And then I started thinking about taking 2 tight ends. What if I took 2 tight ends? Because now, if I take Kelsey and Kittle, or if I take Kelsey and Waller, I'm going to make sure that one of those 2 guys is going to be like a top 5 tight end for sure, right? One of those guys could have a bad year for some reason or get hurt or something, but I got 2 of them. Also, I could use one of them as trade bait. But I did watch a video where a guy... See, like, this guy has so much incentive to fold, it's, like, crazy. Like, I'm just gonna fucking do this. I mean, maybe that's just absurd of me or something, but, like, I mean, he's raising into a guy he can easily call off. No sweat off his nuts if he's raised folding ace 10 there, or king jack or something. I'm glad everyone thinks it's funny. I like my play. Alpha play? I mean, it's not alpha, it's just math. Like, this guy could be raised folding ace 10, king queen, king jack, king 10 suited, all sorts of shit. And actually, it's a really good spot for him to open. Because he's going to look so nutted like he has aces, which he obviously just did. And he can just call off this 4 big blind guy and get the bounty and not even give a fuck, you know. Everyone's laughing at me, but I'm still chip leader. I mean, not really, but almost. And they're not going to make the plays I'm making, so I'll be chip leader soon. Maybe I should fucking call this. Fucking wreck this motherfucker. Yeah, let's play some poker. Laugh at my fucking button flat. That's not the flop. So then I started thinking about 2 tight ends, but then I watched a video where the guy said you should never take 2 tight ends because you're basically going to have to put the tight end in your flex, right? It's like the tight end becomes a receiver, and the whole reason why you're spending the draft pick on the tight end is because they're a tight end. Like, the reason why Kelsey is going in the first round and the second round is because he fills the tight end position. If he were a wide receiver and not a tight end, then he wouldn't go in the first round. He would go in, like, the 4th round or some shit, or the 5th round. The reason why... So, like, my pick wouldn't be good kind of thing is what he was... Basically, this fantasy expert was saying. Was that if you take Kelsey in the first round and then you take Kittle in the 3rd, that 3rd round Kittle pick is kind of ass because you got to put him in your flex, and you could just take a receiver. who has a higher ceiling than the tight ends. The whole reason why the tight ends are valued what they are is because they're tight ends. And I think that that's true. I think that that makes sense to me. Kelsey's ceiling and Kittle's ceiling aren't as high as the best wide receiver's ceiling. The best wide receivers are going to score more fantasy points. You want your flex to be filled by a wide receiver that's a stud or a running back that's a stud, not a tight end. So, we only want one tight end. Maybe you take a second one because you can trade him for a wide receiver. Like, I guess the idea is, what if it gets to you in round 4 and Kittle dropped for some fucking weird reason? He's like the best pick by far. You already took Kelsey in the first round. Kittle dropped fucking 8 picks for some silly reason. And there's no receivers or running backs on the board that you like. Then you could draft the second tight end with the intention of trading one of your 2 tight ends for a running back or a wide receiver to put in your flex. Then maybe it could be okay. But other than that, we don't want 2 tight ends. We don't want to roster 2 tight ends and start 2 tight ends. So then I started thinking about, after I watched that video, I was like, oh, yeah. The reason why the tight ends are going early is because they fill that tight end position. It's important to get that shit filled. Oh, well then isn't that the key? Then I told myself, well, isn't that the key? In all the drafts, I was taking Jamar Chase, right? Like when I got the 7th pick, I took Chase and then saw who came around, and I would take either like Kelsey or Debo. And then maybe I'd get Waller in the 4th or something if I didn't get Kelsey. That's what I was doing. And then I changed my strategy from prioritizing Chase to prioritizing Kelsey. And I told myself the tight end is the most valuable fucking thing. Kelsey and Mahomes have a connection. Kelsey's been the man for like 10 years in a row. They just lost Tyreek Hill. I should just draft Travis Kelsey. That's it. Fuck everything else. I think that's my play. If I have the number... Now, but I'm still torn because if I have the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick, I feel like it would be tough to not take McCaffrey or Jonathan Taylor. Now, we've talked about how the running backs, we don't really know who the best running back's going to be. What if J.K. Dobbins ends up being the number 1 running back this year? What if it ends up being some guy for the Chiefs? What if it ends up being... we don't know. I think we need to get Kelsey. But taking Kelsey first overall or second overall seems bad when you get your pick of the running backs that are set up for the best situations possible that you know have the potential to put up 2,000 yards. But the thing is, you can get Kamara in the 2nd round this year. You can get Kamara in the 2nd round. It's absolutely absurd. If I can take Kelsey with the number 1 pick, right, or the number 2 pick, and then get Kamara on the way around, then I have Kamara and Kelsey, and to me, it's like I spent my number 1 pick on Kamara. Because if you don't take Kelsey first, you ain't going to get him. Someone's going to take him. Pick 9, pick 12. His ass is going to be grass. So you're going to take your Christian McCaffrey or Jonathan Taylor with the first pick, not knowing if they're actually going to be the top 5 running back that you hope they are. And then when it comes back around, you're not going to get that tight end guy, that special tight end guy. So I don't know, man. I think that we just take Kelsey. I think we just take Kelsey, and then when it comes around, I take Deebo Samuel and Alvin Kamara, or I take Alvin Kamara and the guy for the Buccaneers, the wide receiver for the Buccaneers. I don't know why I can't think of his name. I don't know, man. This Jonathan Taylor McCaffrey thing seems like that has to be the smart thing, but I think it might not be. Like, why do we think, before the season starts, before the 2022 season starts, we don't know what's going to unfold. Yeah, like, why do we like McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor and et cetera, more than Nick Chubb? Or now I get why we do, because they're set up to get the most touches, and they have the best, well, not McCaffrey, but Jonathan Taylor has a good offensive line, and this and that. We know they're going to be featured, and we know whatever. But, There's 20 running backs. There's 40 running backs. There's going to be running backs that end up being a top 10 running back that no one's even going to draft because of all the injuries that are going to happen. You can get the running backs off the waiver wire. You can get the wide receivers off the waiver wire to fill in on a week to week. But the tight end, gotta have one of those tight ends. If you don't have one of the tight ends, you're dead. It's like the big trick that we should have already figured out by now, I think. It sucks that Kelsey's capped. I mean, I don't know, or maybe I'm wrong. You know, because they are capped. The tight ends are capped. They're not going to score 22 touchdowns. The best running back is going to have like 20-something touchdowns, 2,000 yards. The best wide receiver is going to have like 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. Those are the guys you want, producing every week. But at the same time, the gap between what you're going to get from if you pick the right fill-in receivers every week, if you don't draft the best receiver, but you look at the games and you're like, oh, I'm going to take this Jets receiver this week because he's going to have a big game. It's going to be high-scoring, bad defense. Or you take that, right? You take that certain receiver and a fill-in. Oh, that guy got hurt. I'm going to take that fucking receiver. You fill him in, and they end up having the big week, and you stream it because there's going to be a million to choose from. Your tight end's rock solid. You got Kelsey every week getting you those 10 points every week. You don't have to worry about some random tight end that might not even get a single point for you. It's going to be a 0. You like Pitts? That's the thing about the tight ends is like if we're going to be taking them early, the whole reason why we're taking them early is because they're tight ends and they better produce. Because if they don't, then now we really, really, really wasted a pick. Because we could have taken the tight end Joe Schmo in round 9. If Dalton Schultz ends up being the guy, you know, in round 6 or something, then we're going to really hope that we didn't take Pitts or Waller in the 3rd round type shit. Oh, man. Ace, baby! That's what we want. Ace is a good card. Ace is a good card for me, right? Unless he has the Ace of Spades. Damn. Oh, now I hit a 5. There's nothing to really try there. Nice hand. We weren't going to be able to sell it to Tyler. Don't think. Maybe. River the pair that was never going to be good. But it could have been. Maybe. Probably not, though. It's like one that we should bluff, but it's hard to bluff because he knows I bluff, you know? That's just the deal. I mean, he can't really have 2-7, 2-5. We block 2 pair combos. It's hard for him to have 10-2, 2-7, 2-5, 5-2. We should probably bluff this. But he could be sitting over there with the Ace of Spades. He could be sitting over there. You know, maybe we should have done it. I don't know. He could add 2 pair aces up, too. He could add 2 pair aces up. He's never folding that. What's this guy laughing about now? Everyone's getting a good laugh in tonight. Laughing and then snap jamming. They do seem tilted. What are they mad about? Yeah, the Jag? Fuck, I hope Tyler wins the tournament, honestly, if he's going to help me get money on Ignition for tomorrow, because I want to play the good ones tomorrow. I'll win one of them tomorrow. Mostly on 0 running back. I'm on Pitts. I don't like Kittle as much. He's high variance. Yeah, they were saying that there's some boomer bust players out there, that's for sure. I don't know about those guys. I want the consistent guys, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who I want. You like Everett late. Yeah, I mean, if you get a good value, get all the receivers and running backs early and get a tight end in round 10 that's going to end up being the guy, it's just they have to be the guy. You can't... I've taken these late round tight ends the last few years, and it's always shitty shit, man. I'm always fucking, like, dealing with my tight end every week, trying to stream a tight end, find a tight end that's worth a shit. I tried the Patriots tight ends last year. Obviously, that didn't work out. And then who else was I trying to stream? Like, Cole Kmet or something, or fucking... It was awful. If you don't get the tight end, it's just not good. And like we've talked about, yeah, Christian McCaffrey's great until he twists his ankle and he's out for half the season. Then we would have rather gotten Alvin Kamara in the second round. You can get Saquon Barkley in the second round this year. And if you take Kelsey right away with the second pick, that's a tight end off the board. Already the other teams need a tight end, and there's less tight end out there. And you're going to get a better pick of the receivers and running backs in round 2 and 3. And you get to pick 2 in a row, right? Pretty much. If you have pick 1 or pick 2 or pick 3, you're picking a running back, receiver, running back, receiver in the next 2 picks. And they're going to be good players that could do better than the guys who are getting picked first. Rather have the solid floor. I just think Kelsey's the guy. I mean, Mahomes is going to need him. He's going to need, like, Hill's gone. They're going to get in the red zone. He's the obvious guy, is Kelsey. Like, Andrews is great too. Pitts and Waller seem great too. I like Waller, especially, like, I think it's going to be good that Adams is there for him, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, you know. We don't know what's going to happen in the season, but I could see Waller in round 4 or 5 being maybe better than Kelsey in round 1, because then if Waller ends up being a top 5 tight end, like Kelsey's a top 5 tight end, you get him 3 rounds later, and your overall team's going to look a lot better, right? But then you run the risk of not getting him too. See, that's kind of the trick to Kelsey as well, is that you get him when he's there and you're done with it and you got him and that's it. If you're going to be the guy who's trying to, like, plan to get Waller in round 4, well, what happens if the guy right before you picks him? Then what are you going to fucking do? You're going to end up with one of the schmuck tight ends or reaching for a tight end, or, like, it's just shitty shit. You get to take Kelsey right away. People might not even be expecting it. Even in the earlier picks, you take them. And then you get the running backs and the receivers after that. Yeah, he is getting older. He's been doing it a while. We got to go with these 9s, you guys. This guy could be jamming any pair here. I mean, he probably shouldn't jam 2s and 3s and stuff, but we got to go with 9s. Yes. Let's go. Rob, what's up, dude? Yeah, that's the only problem with going for those guys later is what if you don't get them? Then what's plan B? There is no plan B. You're fucked. I just like this Cush Kelsey early. Let's check it out. Let's see what our team looks like if we take Kelsey no matter what, right? Let's do one right now since we're talking about it. Oops, what the fuck? Mock Draft Simulator, half PPR, 10 teams. Randomize the position. Pick 4. Cool. Perfect. Start your draft. We're going to take Kelsey with pick 4, right? Because nobody else is going to take him. They take Taylor, McCaffrey, and Kupp. I'm going to take Travis Kelsey with pick 4. I already know who I'm going to take. Oh, Kamara just went. Damn, I thought we could nab Kamara. Okay, so we can get Saquon Barkley. Or Debo. See, I like Debo. I just like him. Do you know what I mean? Like personal vibe. He's going to run the ball. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to catch the ball. Debo Samuel is going to be a big part of this Niners offense. Saquon Barkley, I like this pick too. Maybe Saquon Barkley, but seeing that I could get Fournette or Jones or Williams on the way back, possibly, makes me want to take my favorite dude here. So I'm going to take Debo. Okay, so I'm going to grab Javonte Williams here. The Broncos running back. I like him too. Oh, we could get Tyreek Hill. Wow. So we could have Debo, Samuel, Kelsey, and Hill. See, Tyreek Hill, I know he's on a new team, but like, come on. Throw the ball a screen and watch him take off. I think I might take Hill here. No running back would be tough, though. Javonte's a good one. Obviously, we'd be taking 2 running backs in a row next time. But, like, the team's going to look pretty good when you take Kelsey first. I can't resist taking Tyreek Hill at this spot. This guy's limping. Okay. I'm not trying to lose any chips to you. All right, so now we have Tyreek Hill and Debo Samuel starting every week for us. I'm going to take the free card here. So now Breece Hall, Etienne, Dobbins. I don't really love, these picks. I guess I'm going to take Dobbins for the Ravens. And now I could take Etienne. Yeah. The running backs dried up pretty fast on us. So, King High good? Nice. He just says Jack High. I don't know that I really want Jacobs, Steven Harris. I don't know, man. I'm not liking this Travis Etienne idea. Kittle's still here after I've picked 4 players. See, that's kind of crazy. He dropped a long way. So did Waller. So it's like, man, now I wish I had 2 tight ends. But you can't do the 2 tight ends. This is the spot where I'd want to take a second tight end, right? This is the spot where I'd want to draft Kittle just to trade him. Honestly, this is what I would do. I would take Kittle, and then when a team becomes super fucked on tight end and they have everything else, then I'm going to trade Kittle for one of their running backs or wide receivers, and that'll be just like. And then, see, this is the advantage. This is the advantage. Right now, we're picking between A.J. Dillon, Josh Jacobs, Etienne, Damian Harris, Miles Sanders. We don't know who's going to be the good one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Chase Edmonds. We don't know who's going to have a big year. If we draft Kittle, and then we have Kittle and Kelsey, now we can see a couple weeks later who's actually fucking getting the touches, who's actually looking good out there, and then we can trade one of our tight ends for that guy and know that he's going to be good to go. Let's back up. Undo. Let's say instead of taking Tyreek Hill, we took the running back. We took Javonte Williams. This might just make our team look a little bit safer because now we have at least a running back in there that we feel pretty good about. So now we can take Dobbins. Right, and now the receivers have dried up a little bit, so now we don't have the Tyreek Hill in there. Now we got these guys, Michael Pittman, whatever. I'm just gonna take Dobbins. So now we have Dobbins and Williams. I got 2 running backs I feel okay about, and honestly, I think since the receivers are guys I don't really like, and I'm not gonna take 2 Denver guys, Terry McLaurin wouldn't be a bad pick, maybe. He gets big games, they lose games, they're always throwing. I mean, that's not a bad pick, probably. Scary Terry. But we could just keep taking running backs at this point. Running back. You have one solid receiver in Debo, you just got to find another one or fill one in each week. I mean, you don't need to. To me, I don't need to draft a bunch of wide receivers. I just need to draft 2. And if the first one's as good as Debo and he's a shoo-in to be started on my team each year, I just need one other spot filled. And it would be nice to just hoard all the running backs because now that we didn't get quality running backs at the beginning, now it would be nice to get like 5 or 6 of them and make sure that 2 of them pan out and keep them from the other teams. So like at this point, I'd probably keep going running back, I think. And I don't know. Terry McLaurin, though, he's going to get looks every week kind of thing. I don't know. I don't like their quarterback situation. I probably would just take another running back here. Whatever. Etienne. Maybe he ends up being good. I don't know. You can get him 17 mid-second round? Really? I feel like he's been going earlier than that in these drafts. Says Kelsey's ADP is 14 here. What did you say? 18? So it's 17. So it's pretty close. You're not going to get him if you have pick number 1 or number 2. You're not going to get him unless you take him first or pick number 4. You think we could have got him at pick number 4? Pick number 4. Who got drafted? Oh, Cup again. Taylor, McCaffrey, and Cup. I mean, I would love to take Jamar Chase here if I could get Kelsey on the way around. I just don't think it's going to happen. And he got picked right before me. It almost happened. He got picked 1 pick before me. And now I could have Chase and Debo. See, I love Debo. And then I got my 2 receivers, and that's it, man. They're done, son. These guys are going to get 10 catches a week. Oh, my God. I could get Tyreek Hill, too, and he could be in my flex? That's fucked. Would you say 0 running back? Maybe 0 running back is the way. What did you say? Mostly going 0 running back. Yeah, so let's take these 3 receivers and see how that works. Is this what you want to do? This kind of looks sexy, dude. Hill and Chase and Samuel. Holy fuck. I'm going to win. Now, the running back. Yeah, now we just load up running back, right? Pitts is still there, dude. Holy shit. So now you get your Pitts, or Kittle, or Schultz, or Waller. Yeah. I don't really like any of these running backs, so maybe I would take Pitts. Okay. So we have 4 pass catchers, and now there's Kittle too. Okay. And I still get Dobbins. I don't mind Dobbins. Now we just load up running back, right? We get Dobbins. We get Jacobs. We don't even care who they are. We're just gonna take them. We take Miles Sanders. Hopefully one of them has a good year. Like, you know what I mean? We simplify the strategy. Man, maybe the 0 running back's the way to go. Should we go Kareem Hunt? Upside? Should we go Chase Edmonds, Miami? Pollard, Penny? I don't want Penny. I don't want Seattle players, really. Ooh, Ramondre Stevenson. I want him. So now we're just getting all these running backs. We don't even care who they are. We don't need to draft another receiver. Oh, Chase Edmonds is still there? Hell yeah. Let's take him. Right? It's just like you don't even have to think about it. Ace 4. Melvin Gordon's out there. Darrell Henderson. And honestly, I know it sounds weird, but I think kicker is kind of important. Like, I want one of the good kickers. And I want him to be, like, on a team that I don't have. So, like, I don't really want Justin Tucker because I have Dobbins. I want Dobbins to get all the points. So, like, at this point, I would take Matt Gay for the Rams because I don't have any Rams players, right? Kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we could take a quarterback at this point. Oh, and this is another thing I kind of decided, Greg Lindbergh, is that and tell me what you think. I think that the quarterback. Remember how we talked about the quarterbacks all score the same? Don't draft them till later. Well, if we're gonna wait on quarterback, yeah, Rob, it's probably best to wait on quarterback. Usually that's kind of how it goes. But maybe if they drop far enough, we would take them, you know? But I guess my line of thinking is like Mahomes was drafted in the 10th round when he had a big year. You know, a lot of these quarterbacks are drafted late. Like, I want this Trey Lance guy. That's my... Like, I can always stream quarterback. I can always stream quarterback if he doesn't work out. If we're talking about ceiling and we're talking about upside, running and throwing, whatever, I want Trey Lance in these drafts. At the end here, like pick 10 or pick whatever. You could probably pick him later. Take Melvin Gordon and then pick him. And then I was thinking like maybe even draft 2 quarterbacks, which I know we hate to do. But at the end here, if you already got 3 receivers, like we know we got, and we got our tight end, and we've got 5 running backs on the roster, if we have an upside quarterback, we don't know if he's going to be struggling in the beginning or if he's going to be good or what. We could take another one. We could take Trey Lance and Aaron Rodgers. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Darrell Henderson Jr. is still out there. Another running back that could score fantasy points this year in a big way. I guess I'll take him. I'll take a Rams running back in round 12. There's lots of running backs around. We could take Justin Fields, and we got the 2 young guys. One of them's bound to do something, right? Or I could take Tua Tagovailoa because he goes with Tyreek Hill, and maybe something happens. I got Lance with Samuel. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in those earlier picks, it's just dumb to take Kelsey because that's not where his value is, and you want to have a good value pick type thing, and that's just the way it goes. He's capped, and these running backs at the beginning, but there's these running backs in the second round that I like, and third round that I like. And how about we actually took 3 receivers in a row there, and we ended up getting a ton of running backs, right? So you just have to make sure if you take the receivers early that you start pounding running backs, so you have the quantity to choose from. Damn, battling with T-Slate. T-Slate's 104. Good luck, dude. This has been fun. Lots of hands back and forth. We're sitting here 3 of 6 now. In the $50 Super PKO SMPO. And Kelsey is getting older. No, I haven't played yet. Yeah. I just heard about this last night. Dragon Ball Z Fortnite. It's fun, huh? I gotta try it out. You're on the elite tight ends. You're in on it. Yeah, I think the tight end is so important, man. We have to figure this out. I'd rather take Josh Allen first round than Kelsey. Ugh. Yeah, but come on, Rob. You ain't thinking straight, bro. This is the deal with quarterbacks. All of them score a lot of points. Russell Wilson's going to have a 4-touchdown game. Josh Allen's going to have a 4-touchdown game. Patrick Mahomes is going to have a 4-touchdown game. Joe Burrow's going to have a 4-touchdown game. Tom Brady's going to have a 4-touchdown game. And you only need to start one of them, right? So it's like the opposite problem with tight end. Tight end, there's like not a lot of good tight ends. That's why they're valued so high, because you got to start one every week, and there's only a few that are even going to be scoring points. The quarterbacks, on any given week, you could pick up anybody. If your quarterback gets hurt, you can just pick up anyone, and they can score 30 fantasy points for you. Get the Texans quarterback, Mills, and he'll have a 30-point week. You know what I'm saying, Rob? So picking those early picks on quarterbacks are usually not advised. However, if you're in a sweaty draft and people aren't taking the quarterbacks and they're doing a good job of being patient on that, then, I mean, at some point, if you're in round 5 and fucking Herbert's still there or Lamar Jackson's still there and you see the ceiling potential and you want to, you already have 4 skill positions, I don't know, at some point, I guess, you might want to take one. What's up, Gary? Kelsey in the first. Well, what happens if we want a tight end, though, and we're early first? I think, we need to evaluate this the right way. Do we think that McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor have a way better chance of scoring points than J.K. Dobbins and Ramondre Stevenson? I don't know. What if Ramondre Stevenson goes out there and tears that motherfucking field up? I don't think we really know which ball carriers are going to be the best ones. McCaffrey's been hurt all the time. Why are we drafting McCaffrey with the first pick? I'm not saying just because he's got hurt he's going to get hurt again. He might not get hurt this year. Somebody else, J.K. Dobbins, get hurt. He already is hurt. The tight end thing is a thing where you got to get it done. So why not just get it out of the way early and then start hoarding everything else? But maybe we got to be more strategic than that. I like that draft we just did where we took 3 receivers. That looked kind of hot. I like Goddard as my late round or my late draft pick. Out of all those later tight ends, I would want Goddard. I think Goddard could be the guy you want at the end. Because he could put up 10 points a week, and it's like, holy fuck, I got him in the 10th round. The tight end ADP. This is saying Kelsey 13, Andrews 23, Pitts 32, Kittle 41, Waller 47. So there's 10 spots between Kelsey and Andrews, 10 spots between Andrews and Pitts, 10 spots between Pitts and Kittle. And, like, do we know? I mean, it's a pretty, it's like there's 10 player difference. I mean, are we really sure that Kelsey's going to have a bigger year than Pitts, or Pitts is going to have a bigger year than Kittle? I don't know. It's hard to really figure all this shit out. Goddard is a step behind the top 7. The top 7 are Kelsey, Andrews, Pitts, Kittle, and Waller. Then it goes 15 spots to Schultz, then 6 spots to Hockenson, and then another 15 spots to Goddard. Goddard's ADP is 83. Hawkinson's is 68. And, like, I have no interest in Hockenson. Like, literally no interest. Hawkinson's going in the 6.5 round. Goddard's going in round 8. I think Goddard's got much, much better potential than Hockenson on the Lions. And after that, it's Zach Ertz for Arizona, 14 spots later. And then Knox is pretty close behind. And then it's another 15 spots to Cole Kmet. And then Freiermuth's right there. Gesicki's right there. And then it's another 15 spots to Irv Smith Jr. And then it's Albert Okwuegbunam for Denver. And then David Njoku for Cleveland. And then Fant for Seattle. Then it goes another 20 spots to Ingram for Jacksonville. Robert Tonyan Green Bay. Hunter Henry New England. Gerald Everett for the Chargers. That's who Rob was talking about. Everett on the Chargers. And then it goes Kyle Rudolph, Tampa Bay. Oh yeah, what about that? What about that? What about Kyle Rudolph, Tampa Bay? Or do we just hate Kyle Rudolph? I mean, Gronkowski was like a 10th round tight end last year or 2 years ago, and he put up a ton of points. The Tampa Bay offense is going to be in the red zone. And Kyle Rudolph is going to get some balls. Then it gets really bad. Then it gets to New England's second tight end, Tampa Bay's second tight end. Tyler Higbee for the Rams is back there. Hayden Hurst for Cincinnati, because they might throw a lot. But yeah, it gets kind of ugly. Austin Hooper, Tennessee. CJ Uzuma for the Jets. So CJ Uzuma's not a Bengal anymore. The Bengals got Hayden Hurst. Well, shit, you think there's probably a reason why they got Hayden Hurst? I think Hayden Hurst is a good blocking tight end, too, though. He's good at blocking and catching. He's the sole possessor of Azuma's role. Azuma had 78% route participation, 4th amongst highest tight ends. Hayden Hurst was tight end number 9 in 2020. Yeah, see, it's just, you would have to be right. Like, that's the thing that's fucked. Because if you take Kelsey in the first round, he ends up not doing so great, then you're going to lose the season. If you take a tight end in round 10 and he doesn't do so great, you lose the season. And you need to start one of these tight ends every week. And if you don't grab the guy off waivers that has a big week before somebody else does, and how do you know just because they had one good week that they're going to keep producing? It's just fucked. It's nice to have the tight ends that you know are part of the offense, like Kelsey, Andrews, Pitts, people we're talking about. But I think that Goddard is going to be the man now that he's going to have a full season without Ertz there. I think Philly is on kind of the upswing right now. I could be wrong, but you like Hockenson, Rob says? Why? He plays for the Lions. I mean, that does it for me. What about Julio Jones? I'm not into any of those receivers later. I like quality receivers, and I like quantity running backs. Because the running backs are all going to get hurt anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter which ones you get. It's a fucking complete crapshoot. But the receivers, I want the top receivers. I like that Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel team. I think that team could go a long way. You want one of the top 7-ish quarterbacks is drop off after Lance. Yeah, well, Trey Lance isn't getting drafted away later. I mean, we don't know he's going to do anything at all. To me, I thought it was smart to take a ceiling chance play on quarterback. Like, since we are deciding that we want to take the quarterbacks at the end, which is what we usually do, why not? Then why would we take Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins has been in the league for 10 years. He scores the same amount of fantasy points every year. Why would I take him over Trey Lance? I want to take Trey Lance because Trey Lance I don't know what he's going to do. He could do nothing. He could be worse than Kirk Cousins, but he could be fucking incredible. He could be the best one. He could be the best guy. He just throws a pitch to Deebo Samuel, and Deebo Samuel runs it in. I get a touchdown. So, I don't know. Like, to me, at the end there, I don't really want Tom Brady. I'm worried Tom Brady's old and he's going to get hurt. They're going to run the ball more. Or they have an efficient offense. They don't always have to throw it out a million times. And they did throw it a million times last year. I don't really want Stafford. I think they're a good team. They're going to play team football. I don't really want, I might want Jalen Hurts, just in case he goes off. Somebody who can be a Josh Allen-like quarterback, but you get him in the 10th round, 8th round. What if Hurts goes off? Or even it sounds silly, but one of the quarterbacks who are younger that didn't do anything last year, like the Jags guy, or because you're just taking a chance. Do you know what I mean? It's you're just hoping that they all of a sudden are the second coming of Jesus Christ. I guess we're not folding this ace queen, huh? Just like we didn't fold the 9s. Last time somebody had ace 7. I don't really think this guy's going to be as weak as ace 7, but I don't think I can fold ace queen. It's weird that I'm a middle stack and I want to play really, really tight, and this is the second time I've gone all in over another shorter stack, which puts me at risk in a big way. But I think with hands like pocket 9s and ace queen that are just this good, you're just going to have to go with it. Wow, we get it done. Oh, and we get some knockout money too, and this is a 50% knockout, so I guess that's kind of important. I guess I'll come in there, raise the next hand, and tell everyone I'm on a heater. Heater time. It's me, the GOAT God. Oh, wow. King, queen, blind versus blind. I don't think we can fold this one or want to fold this one either. Queen. Come on. King 10, and we have T-slate slightly covered. We're going to jam if it folds to me. We're going to jam if it folds to me. King 10, blind versus blind. I got him covered. We got to do it. We want to do it. Oh, min raising button. I mean, I have him covered too. This is freaking a good match, man. This final 5. Holy shit. What do we want to do, man? What's the plan? I guess I'm going to fold this one, right? This is a good game. T-Slate's 104. Rooting for T-Slate, too. Who are you trusting to get the ball to pits? Yeah, I'm a little worried about that myself. We don't know who the better players are going to be, you guys. We didn't know before the draft last year that Cooper Kupp was going to be setting records. We might have said, oh, he's a good pick and we'll take him in the 4th round. We didn't know he was the guy. What was Cooper Kupp's ADP last year? He's 3-betting me. Okay. Last year, Cooper Kupp's ADP, yeah, Cooper Kupp was the 16th receiver off the board last year, you guys. Last year, the top 20 receivers were Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins didn't work out. Calvin Ridley. Ridley didn't work out. DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown. I don't think A.J. Brown did great. Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Allen Robinson for Chicago. He didn't do so great, did he? Robert Woods for the Rams, who ended up getting hurt. Mike Evans for Tampa Bay. Amari Cooper for Dallas. And then Cooper Kupp was number 16 last year's draft. And Cooper Kupp was the fucking man. What about running back last year? Last year, number 1 running back was Christian McCaffrey. He didn't do so hot. Then it was Dalvin Cook, and then it was Kamara. You can get Kamara in the second round this year. He was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. He was 1.03, or 1.04, I was saying. Him and Henry were tied, Derrick Henry. Ezekiel Elliott was 5. You can get him in the second round this year. Aaron Jones, you can get in the second round this year, and he was the number 6 running back off the board last year. Why do I want Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor and Austin Eckler more than I want Saquon Barkley and Alvin Kamara and Ezekiel Elliott this year, or Nick Chubb? Why? I'll take Nick Chubb. I'll take someone else. I think the tight end is the thing. But if you take the tight end too early and it's like, oh, well, you could get... That's the thing. You can take Christian McCaffrey with the number 1 pick, and then, okay, maybe you can't get Kelsey, but maybe you end up getting Pitts at good value. Maybe Pitts drops, and then you get to pull a Pitts later on than you were supposed to, and you got your early Christian McCaffrey, and that's supposed to be the idea. So I'm not supposed to take Kelsey with the number 2 pick, because I could get him later if he drops. Maybe I am supposed to hope players drop more than I'm giving that credit for, that strategy credit for. Wait to get a good value pick. Otherwise, I'm never going to have a good value pick. But another part of me says just get all the same players. Pick the players that I like, and then no hedge it. You know, just have them on all my teams. Like, I get Deebo Samuel on all my teams because I think he's going to have a huge year. I get whatever running back on all my teams. J.K. Dobbins because I'm hoping on him having a good year. Or what have you. I guess I'll limp this one. Yeah, I'm worried about Pitts in the quarterback situation as well. Goddard has the talent provided, but he's got added target competition there with A.J. Brown, though. I like Goddard in the red zone, and he's younger, and he's been waiting behind Ertz, and he's been having good, his fantasy points per game. It's pretty good. This guy's 3-betting me now to 4 bigs. Called in position. I don't know really how to handle that spot. We could have maybe jammed, but that seems too risky. Folding seemed nitty. I don't know. It's a good one to run. It's a good hand to run through the sim, you know, because I didn't know what to do. What do you guys think? Queen 10 suited there. What the fuck was I supposed to do? He 3-bet to 4 bigs, and he has me covered. He's table chip lead, final 5, and he's putting so much pressure on me, and I'm in the ICM cage. So do I care about being caged or not? I feel like I need to care. Maybe I should have just fold. How do I fold to a 4 big blind 3-bet, though? I think I call and just see a better flop than that sometimes. Okay, he knocked him out. T Slate and I are still here. This is sick. Final 4. You should draft Josh Allen first round. Show us how it's done. He literally did that last year. Yeah, he drafted him way early. I was like, oops, don't do that. But Josh Allen had a big year. You just have to be super. If you're not right about him eventually having a big year, then it's fucked. So that's the point. Since there's so many quarterbacks that can score 30 fantasy points in any given week, and you only need to start one of them, it seems unintelligent to me to draft a quarterback before round 10. I'm down with the draft a quarterback after round 10 strategy. I might draft 2. Then I got 2 shots at one player that I need to be the stud. And I won't have the problem with tight end. The problem with drafting 2 tight ends is you're drafting them at an ADP. Unless you draft... I could draft a tight end early and then draft another one way late, but that doesn't seem to make much sense. Or maybe you could draft like Goddard in the 8th round, and then like with your last pick or second to last pick, you could pick another tight end that you want a chance at hitting. That could maybe make sense. There's a lot of strategies. Being behind in games, and he's a pass catcher, I do think is a good point that Greg makes. I don't like the quarterback situation either. The same thing for Washington. I don't like the quarterback situation in Washington, but you know that they're going to be losing games, and they're just going to throw the fucking ball up in the air to Scary Terry. They're going to be down so many touchdowns that they're just going to throw it to Pitts every time. It could be true. It could be good. So we like our hand. We're never folding it to this guy. We're going to put a bet out there on the flop because we want to get folds. Matt Ryan is better than those other guys. But I do like the point of if they're losing, then good. What do I do now? I should use a time bank here. So what would we do? We'd want to push them off pairs, so we'd probably do want to bet polar. We do want to bet big, kind of, right? We just size it up for a river jam. Thanks. Yeah, that East Queen was lit. I like the ceiling quarterbacks. Why would you take Kirk Cousins? Why would you take... I can name a million names here. You know? Like, why would you take Matt Ryan? Why would you take Wentz? Why would you take... Don't take any of those guys. If you get a quarterback at the end, take fucking Trey Lance. Take the guy from the Jags. Right? And just hope that this is his time. Because you're going to be able to get him in round 12, and he's going to put... And if he... Whatever, start him the first week and hope he has a good game. If he doesn't have a good game and he looks like dog shit out there and like the whole team's dog shit and he's dog shit, and then you pick up Kirk Cousins next week or a different quarterback off the waiver wire for next week who has a good matchup, who could... Like, it just doesn't matter. The skill positions are much more important, and this tight end thing is the most important, I think. The tight end thing is the most important. You can't start a tight end every week who's going to score 0 points. You're never going to have that problem for any of the other positions. Do you understand? Capiche? You're always going to start a quarterback who's going to at least throw a touchdown or do something. You only have to start one, and there's a bunch to choose from. You're always going to have receivers and running backs. The running backs are tougher than receivers because a lot of them get hurt, and there's not as many on each team. So the receiver's the easiest. The receiver is the easiest, and is probably the thing that we should cover the most, although I just said how much I love that team with the 3 wide receivers. Those 3 receivers, yeah, so maybe that is bad. Early on, take the running backs and the tight ends, take the receivers later. Get Brandon Cooks later, and get fucking the guy from the Broncos later. Get Jerry Jeudy and Brandon Cooks, and fucking a bunch of other fuckheads. And if they don't work out, then pick up somebody else. Pick up a Giants wide receiver, or even like Greg said, the losing teams. You could pick up a Jets or a Giants wide receiver who's like literal dog shit compared to Devontae Adams, but guess what? He's gonna have 3 fucking touchdowns that week in garbage time or something when they're down 50. When the other team's playing prevent defense, he's gonna have like 15 catches. All right, he won't have 3 touchdowns because he's gonna lose the game, but he's gonna have like 15 catches for 200 yards because the defense is playing prevent. You know, so like the fact that we're thinking about how you can just have receivers on shitty teams and score a lot of points. Why are we drafting Jamar Chase? Why are we drafting? Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. How come this is hard to sort out? Maybe the early wide receivers is dumb, and we want to steal all the running backs, steal them, and then get the good value. And then when the receiver drops to us, who shouldn't drop to us, then you grab that guy. Maybe that's what you do. Evaluate the wide receivers out your asshole. Make sure you know what receivers you want and what round you want them in. And you don't take a wide receiver unless they drop below their ADP. All right, let's try this again. With prioritizing running backs and tight ends, and we won't reach for tight end. Randomize. We got pick 9. Whatever, fine. We won't reach for tight end, and we'll prioritize running backs over receivers this time. We'll see how the team looks. All right, so it's our pick 9. We can take Mixon. Travis Kelce at pick 9. His ADP is 14, so we should probably wait, right? Take the running back. Should we take Mixon? His ADP is 10. Or Jamar Chase? We don't want both of them. We just said don't take the receivers. I mean, I want Kamara over these other guys. Damn. See, I don't really like these running backs, though. Why does the ADP make me take, why does this screen that has this number that says that that's what their ADP is make me pick who I want to pick if I don't like them? Oh, shit. Josh Allen's ADP is 24. I don't want Mixon because I think they're going to throw the ball all day long. I don't want him. I want Kamara, to be honest. I'm just going to take Kamara. That's what I want. That's the running back I want. We're prioritizing running back. Now I could get Kelce on the way back. See, that's probably who I'd take. Yeah, okay, it's 1 pick early or 2 picks early, whatever. He made it to pick, what is my pick here? 11, right? I said it wouldn't reach. His ADP is 14. But people pick him at 7 sometimes. His average draft position is 14. We're at 11. I have East Jack offsuit here. The middle position stack is opening. That's rough. Huh. I think the sim might say flat, but I don't know. Final Four. We could take Kamara and we could take DeAndre Swift. I don't want the Lions, I already said. Aaron Jones, that could be good. Oh, they have the same bye. That's kind of garbo. I could take Kamara and Barkley. Whatever. We'll take Kelce. You made it pick 11. Now we can get Cam Akers. I do like Cam Akers. So, boom. I got Kamara and Akers and Kelce. We said when the receivers dropped to us. So what pick is this? This is pick 31. And his ADP is 28. So Keenan Allen's dropped a little bit, and so is AJ Brown. AJ Brown's dropped a little bit, and he's got some ceiling. I think he's got some ceiling potential. I'll probably take AJ Brown here. His ADP is 27. We're getting him at 31. He's got the same buy as Cam Akers. If we take Allen, he has the same buy as Kelce. I'm gonna have some overlapping buys. Yeah, so I'm gonna take AJ Brown. So we didn't reach for a receiver. We took the receiver who dropped 4 picks. Whatever, it fit right in line. We could have taken one of the running backs, I guess. Maybe we should have. I don't know. Okay, we got to go all in with this one. Undo pick. What was the running back choice? ADP 33, and we're at 31. 47, 42. Yeah, so it would be Montgomery. We don't like Montgomery that much. So we'll take AJ Brown. Ceiling potential. Comes back around. Terry McLaurin's here, so this is pick 39, right, for us, and he's ADP 40, so we could take Scary Terry here. But we said we liked running back, but yeah, we could wait. We could just pick a running back next. We can get the receiver we want now. Quarterback's ADP is 51. Yeah, we're at 30, though, right? Or we're at 40? Where are we at? 10, 20? No, we're at 30. Or no, we're at 40-something, aren't we? What pick is this? Does it say? It's a 5th round, 9th pick. So, wait, is this 59 or 49? This is 49, right? It's been 4 rounds, and now it's pick 9, so 49. I think this is 49. This is pick 49. What is he doing calling him a Jack 9? I think this guy's confused. Tell him thanks. 49. So yeah, we could take Scary Terry or Mike Williams. His buy is 8, his buy is 14. I mean, we could just go with Scary Terry. Losing team, they're going to throw a lot. He's going to have some big weeks, I bet. Cool, the receivers are dropping, so we're taking them. So we ended up getting some receivers. Now we're at pick 51. And Metcalf is there, ADP 50. That could be good. Or one of these guys. Yeah, we can wait on them, right? So let's get Metcalf. So now we have Kamara and Akers at running back. And we have Brown and McLaurin and Metcalf. Interesting team. This isn't how I'd normally pick it. Now we're at pick what? 69? Right? Is that right? Pick 69? It is pick 69. So who do we pick at pick 69? This is a very important decision. Kyler Murray's ADP is 56. Joe Burrow's ADP is 53. And they're here at pick 69. Does the team next to me have a quarterback yet? He does, so he's not going to take a quarterback. So we're not taking a quarterback right now. Ooh, Miles Sanders is here. So then we'd have A.J. Brown for Philly and Miles Sanders for Philly. So we'd have 2 pieces of Philly's offense, and we'll make sure we at least have 1 stud from Philly, right? That could be good. That's probably what we should do. We need running back more than receiver. We already have 3 receivers. Probably shouldn't draft anymore anyway. So let's just take Miles Sanders. Boom. And then we might take a quarterback here. He took Harris. Yeah, so we could take one of these running backs at pick 71. Clyde Edwards-Helaire still on the board. I don't really want him. Ramondre Stevenson we get later. So now we would take a quarterback, I guess. I mean, this is the way it's going if we're picking this way, following these rules. So now we get to choose between Kyler Murray and Joe Burrow. We don't have any stacking potential. Bye week 13, bye week 10. They're unique bye weeks for what we've already drafted. So who do we want? Kyler Murray or Joe Burrow? I mean, I guess I'm going to go with Kyler Murray. The guy runs more than Joe Burrow does. We're at least going to get a higher floor or something out of Murray. I don't know. I'm just going to take Kyler Murray. So we're going to take a quarterback, which I never do before round 10, but we're going to do it because we're following these new rules. I kind of like the way this is going. So now we need more running backs because we already have now we don't really need any receivers like at all. Like there's no point in drafting any. We need running back because we just have Kamara and Akers and we have Sanders too. So now we can get Singletary, Ramondre Stevenson. I'm going to go with Ramondre Stevenson. Or Cordarrelle Patterson could be good, but yeah, losing team, not good team, I don't know. I'm going to go with Ramondre Stevenson and just hope this bro goes off. Like, I hear good things. Now we can get Cordarrelle Patterson on the way back. We get one of those 2 running backs on the way back. So we get 2 more running backs. And we might get another one here if Darrell Henderson's still there. We'll have Henderson and Akers. Nice. Now we have Henderson and Akers. So we have both Rams running backs. So we're cinched there. So we've got Brown and McLaurin and Metcalf at wide receiver. And we have Akers, Kamara, Sanders, Stevenson, Patterson, and Henderson at running back. And we have Murray as our quarterback with pick 9. Seems like a pretty good team, doesn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We picked 11 people. See, now I'd be going after kicker. Now I want Justin Tucker, honestly. Fuck the defense because you got to stream defense pretty much almost no matter what. Or we could take a second quarterback. Stafford and Murray. What the fuck are you going to do about that? And we could play matchups because you see, even though the quarterbacks, like, Kyler Murray is a stud, but what if he's playing like the best defense in the NFL next week? Or what if it's snowing? Or what if, like, we might not want to play him every week. I don't really like rostering 2 quarterbacks, but when we have all these studs here, man, having Stafford and Murray seems like it could be kind of good. We can take another running back, though. Who do we want? Some upside. Madison in case Cook gets hurt. That could be kind of sick. That's the upside, guys. Madison, just hope Cook gets hurt. Right? None of these other guys are any good. Oh, I have a straight. Shit. Oh, I'm just going to check and act like I don't have a straight. Oh, my God. Well, now, yeah, he doesn't have ace-jack, so we definitely have the best hand, unless villain didn't jam ace-jack pre-flop, which would be super weird. So we should feel like we have the nuts. And he might bluff. He doesn't bluff. So he must have something good. You must have something good if you're not going to bluff. You must have something good if you're not going to bluff. What's up, Whale? I like the way this draft went, you guys. Hold on. Let's do another one, but a different pick. I don't want 9 this time. 6? Okay, let's do 6. Same thing. We prioritize running backs over receiver. We take this receivers that they drop to us, and we want tight ends too, but we're not going to reach. So we have pick... What pick? Pick 6, and Justin Jefferson's ADP is 6. So Justin Jefferson's a guy to take, according to this. But really, we could just take our favorite player. I like Jamar Chase better than Justin Jefferson. Is that okay? Is it okay for me to feel that way? But we said prioritize running back, didn't we? So why don't we take a running back? Why don't we take Najee Harris for Pittsburgh? We said we wanted to prioritize running back. We're not reaching. Yeah, they're all the same. So we should take running back first, basically. So we're taking running back. So we take Najee Harris. I guess that's who we're going to take. But why? Like, once again, it's a weird thing. If I like Alvin Kamara a lot, then why shouldn't I take him now? King 7, King 9, me against T-Slate for all the Marbs. Nice hand. He hits the 9 ball. He had to speed the whole way. He didn't even need the 9 ball. Game 4 suited. Like, why am I taking Najee Harris and not Alvin Kamara right here? If I like Kamara better. What's the answer? You know? Like, why is Justin Jefferson ranked higher than Jamar Chase? I like Chase better. I like Chase out of all these receivers. I think Chase is a bad man, and he's playing with his college quarterback. I like Burrow way better than Cousins, and I just think they're going to try to throw it all over the footy ball yard. Let's take Najee Harris. Second year. He did good last year. He's going to be their whole fucking team. Let's go with him. All right, so on the way back around, we've got pick like fucking 15 or something. Yeah. Diggs' ADP is 12. Once again, I like Debo better than these guys, though. So let's just take a running back. I'll take Barkley. Yeah, Barkley and Harris. Yeah, I'll take Barkley. Hope he has a big year at the Giants. Oh, they both have bye week 9. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. All right, so come back around. Now we've got pick 26. Evans. Which Pitt's ADP is 34, and could get him coming around. This is where I'll take AJ Brown, probably, right? We could take Elliott, though. Why not take Elliott? I'm going to take Elliott. Elliott, Harris, and Barkley. Make sure we get 2 good players. Oh, they all have bye week 9. I mean, whatever. We could... Yeah, I don't know. That's not great, I guess, is it? That's a pretty fucked thing. All 3 of them are bye week 9. Hey, that sucks. They all have bye week 9, you guys. Could take Josh Allen. That's just too early for quarterback. James Conner, Arizona. Whatever. I'm just going to throw away week 9, I guess. You just purposely fucking lose a week. Now we're at pick 45. Oh wait, or is it 35? 35. Mahomes is still on the board. Higgins. DJ Moore. Ugh, I don't like these receivers. So don't take them. We take Pitts here. I'd rather him drop, though. Maybe I just take Patrick Mahomes here. I'll just take Mahomes. Which is weird, but I'll do it. Now it's pick 46. Elijah Mitchell, San Francisco. Kittle's here, ADP 42. This probably be where I take him. I'll take Kittle. Oh, he's got bye week 9 too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, there's no way to take all these bye week 9 guys. It's just never going to be okay. Wow. It's fucked up. Elijah Mitchell's bye week is 9. Yeah, San Francisco. This is fucked. If you have pick 6, you got to make sure not to take people with bye week 9. I'm glad we realized this. Bye week 9. No way, dude. I'll just take Jamar Chase. That's what I want. His ADP's 9. I took him pick 6. That's fine. And no. Oh, shit. Kamara's gone. Shit. I got a pair, bro. Could take Aaron Jones. I think Barkley's got the ceiling going, though. I guess I'm going to take Debo. Actually, shit, he's here. Oh, Kelsey's here. I'll take Kelsey this time. Well, that guy's gone. Holy shit, T-Slate's on fire over here. Let's go. So this time we took Kelsey. Pick 26. This time we're not getting any running backs. We said we wanted to prioritize running backs. Gotta go with what the draft gives you, though. He's going all in. I got 3s. I gotta call him. Queen for T-Slate. That's good. Guy said he'd send me money on Ignition. I said I wanted him to win. So good. I mean, it's not good. I lost, but, you know, T-Slate played great. It was a fun FT. What was this, a 10K? Anyway, this drafting shit's fun. Wow. I lose $100 today. Fucking poker is really something. How do we keep making 10 final tables a night and still losing every night is beyond me. Wow. Oh, tomorrow could be better. D-Gens, thanks for hanging out. We had a pretty fun FT there. Talked some fantasy football. Smoked an L with Gonjoff. Life is good. Probably gonna do the same thing tomorrow. Playoff stream, and then maybe cut the stream on later if we have some good runs at some stuff. Good luck everybody who's playing. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Peace out.